they slither wildly as they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my opened mind, possessing and caressing me. Jaguru Deva Om. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Images of broken light which dance before me like a million eyes. They call me on and on across the universe. Thoughts meander like a restless wind inside a letterbox. They tumble blindly as they make their way across the universe. Jaguru Deva Om. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Sounds of laughter, shades of life are ringing through my open ears, inciting and inviting me. Limitless, undying love which shines around me like a million suns. It calls me on and on across the universe. Jaguru Deva Om. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Jaguru Deva. Jaguru Deva. Jaguru Deva. Jaguru Deva. Across the Universe by John Lennon. Now this song had different permutations. Now originally John wrote this song in, I think it was the end of 1967? I know it was definitely given to Spike Milligan for a World Wildlife Fund album, and basically all the songs needed a reference to animals. Now Across the Universe was the only song that John had at the time, and he promised to give Spike Milligan a song. So he gave him this one, and I think they put sound of wildlife noises at the beginning, sounds of geese flapping and swimming in the water. So that was the nod to the wildlife elements. Apart from that, the song had nothing to do with wildlife. So it was included on that album, and then obviously it came out in 1970 on the Let It Be album, and then years later, when Paul McCartney brought out the Let It Be Naked version with everything stripped back, it was also included on that as well, without the Phil Spector arrangement. Okay then, so first of all, I'm going to show you which chords we're going to be using and then how to play the song. So we're going to start off with a D major. So to play a D major, you just need to use your first finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string, second finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 2nd string. Next up, we've got a B minor, 1st finger across the 2nd fret and 3rd finger on the 4th fret, 4th string. Then we've got an F sharp minor, so use your 1st finger on the 1st fret, 3rd string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string, and third finger, second fret, second string. Okay, next up we've got an A major. First finger, first fret, third string, second finger, second fret, fourth string. We've also got an A7, so you just lift your second finger off. You've got an A7. We've also got a little bit of an A7 sus4. So for that, you just need to use your second finger on the second fret, third string. So that's an A7 sus4. G major next. First finger, second fret, third string. Second finger, second fret, first string. Third finger, third fret, second string. Then we've got an E minor 7. So a couple of ways you can play this. You can use your first and second finger or your second and third fingers. So I tend to use my second and third fingers. So I'm using my second finger on the second fret, third string, and third finger, second fret, first string. And we've also got a little bit of G minor. So that's using your first finger on the first fret, first string, second finger, second fret, third string, and third finger, third fret, second string. Okay, so those are the chords. I'm also going to show you a little riff. So say if you've got a couple of you that are playing ukuleles and one wants to do the lead line and one wants to play the chords, the rhythm, then this is what you can do over the introduction. So basically in the intro, we've got, so 2 beats on the D and then 2 beats on the B minor. And then 4 beats on the F sharp minor. I'm obviously putting an extra strum, 1, 2, 3, 4, but I tend to put an extra strum in there. So it's 4 beats basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're doing 2 beats on the A and 2 beats on the A7. So basically what you've got for the intro is so what I'm going to do now is show you how to play that little riff. So it goes like this. So that's the little opening riff. I'll play it again. Sorry, the right way around. Oops. Words are flowing, and then we're into the song. So how do we do that? Well, first of all, I'm using my second finger on the second fret, second string, and I'm plucking also the open top string. So I'm using my first finger to pluck the second string and second finger to pluck the first string. So that's your first movement within this riff. And then what we're going to do is slide all the way up then to the 9th and 10th fret. So your first finger goes on the 9th fret, first string, and your second finger goes on the 10th fret, second string. So you've got this. Then you use your first finger on the 5th, 6th, 7th fret, and your first string, and your second finger on the 9th fret, second string. So what you've got now is, okay, always plucking those 2 fingers using your first and second fingers. Okay, next little movement now is down to the 5th fret on first string with your first finger, and the 7th fret with your third finger on the second string. So okay. Now we're going to go on the 4th fret, first string, with your first finger, and your second finger is going on the 5th fret with your on the second string. Okay, so I'll play all that. Then we slide back up to the 5th fret, first string, with your first finger, and the 7th fret on the second string with your third finger. Okay, so I'll play all that together now. Now what we're going to do is use your third finger on the 5th fret, 2nd string, and your first finger on the 2nd fret, 1st string, and you're just going to alternate. So in total, you've got that alternate 5th fret, 2nd string, and 2nd fret, 1st string played 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Words are flying out. So I'll play that again slowly. So here we go. Okay, so the other ukulele player, if there are 2 of you, the other one can play the chords. So we D, down, B minor, F sharp, minor, sorry, A7. So over that, obviously, the other person doing the riff. Bom, bom, bop, 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 ba, da, 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 da. If you want to build it up a little bit, you can do. Just start playing it a little bit louder, and then it reaches into the verse. So that's basically it. I'm including the tab for that little riff within the chords and lyrics that I'm going to post into the description to this video. So just have a look at the riff diagram and you should be able to pick it up there. Okay, so let's have a look at the verse. So we're going to start off on the D. The strumming, I tend to kind of do a down, 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 up. But if you want to keep it more simple, down, 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 down. I'm tending to keep the strumming really simple with just down strokes. I do throw in 1 or 2 up strokes, but because basically the melody and the lyrics for me are the key feature of this song, although the chords are absolutely beautiful. But the chords are there to kind of cushion the lyrics, if that kind of makes sense, or provide a bed for the lyrics. Absolutely one of John Lennon's best songs. Right, here we go. So it's D, words are flowing, B minor, out like endless, F sharp minor, rain into a paper cup, they, E minor 7, slither wildly as they slipper, then A, way across the A7 universe. Back to D, pools of sorrow, B minor, waves of joy, R, F sharp minor, drifting through my open mind, E minor 7, ssessing and G minor, resting me. Back to D, Jaguru, deva. Now we go to A, and I'm just throwing a little bit of A7 sus4, and then we go to the A7. Nothing's gonna change my world. A7 sus4, back to A7. So you're just really throwing that in it. And then back to the G. Nothing's gonna change my, back to D, world. A7, nothing's gonna change my world. So I'm there, that's the A7 sus4. Back to A7. And then back to G. Nothing's gonna change my, back to D, world. So now we're into the second verse, so we stay on the D. Images of B minor, broken light, which F sharp minor, dance before me like a million, E minor 7, eyes they call me on and on, A, cross the uni, A7, verse, D, thoughts meander, B minor, like a restless. F sharp minor, wind inside a letterbox. They, E minor 7, tumble blindly as they make their A way across the A7 universe. Back to D, Jaggeru, Deva, A, Om, A7 sus4, and then back to A7. Nothing's gonna change my world. Om, A7 sus4, back to A7, G. Nothing's gonna change my, back to D, world. A7, nothing's gonna change my world. A7 sus4, A7, normal A7, then to G. Nothing's gonna change my, back to D, world. And now we're into the final verse. So again, stay on the D major. Sounds of laughter, B minor, shades of life are F sharp minor, ringing through my opened ears in E minor 7, sighting, and in G minor, inviting me. D, limitless sun, B minor, dying love, which F sharp minor shines around me like a million. E minor 7 suns, it calls me on and on. A, cross the uni, A7 verse. D, Jaggeru, Deva, A, Om, A7 sus4, and then back to A7. Nothing's gonna change my world. A7 sus4, A7, G. Nothing's gonna change my, back to D, world. A7, nothing's gonna change my world. A7 sus4, A7, G. Nothing's gonna change my, back to D, world. Stay on D, Jaggeru, Deva, Jaggeru, Deva, Jaggeru, Deva, Jaggeru, Deva. And that's simply it. Just ends on the D. So, few things to take in there. Obviously, there are quite a number of chords. There are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chords. And there's also that little riff to learn. I'll do it again. Here we go. So that's the little riff. So, as I say, if there are 2 players, one can do the chords. It's beautiful little opening to the song. So yeah, so see what you can make out of it. Okay then, so as I always do, we've gone through the tutorial, so now's your chance to have another little run through. So what I'm going to do now is, I'll start off by playing the riff. If you guys at home want to start off playing the chords over the top of me, it'll give you a kind of idea on how the song should sound. Okay now, so from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither wildly as they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my open mind, possessing and caressing me. Jaggeru, Deva, Om. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. dance before me like a million eyes. They call me on and on across the universe. Thoughts meander like a restless wind inside a letterbox. They tumble blindly as they make their way across the universe. Jaggeru deva. Oh, nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Sounds of laughter, shades of life are ringing through my opened ears, inciting and inviting me. Limitless, undying love which shines around me like a million suns. It calls me on and on across the universe. Jaggeru deva. Om. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Jaggeru deva. Jaggeru deva. Jaggeru deva. Jaggeru deva. And that is it. Across the Universe by John Lennon. And a great song. Apparently he wrote it, or the first opening words came to him when he was in the middle of an argument with Cynthia, his first wife. And the words came to him, words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. And it was because Cynthia must have been giving him a bit of an ear bashing, and he probably deserved it. And the words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. So what was actually kind of precipitated by not particularly nice circumstances made for one of the most beautiful songs John Lennon ever wrote. So yeah, it's certainly one of my favourite Beatles songs. So thank you very much for joining me, and if you've got any songs that you'd like me to teach you in the future, just leave me a message in the comment section. Take care for now. Bye bye.